We're back with another Diablo video today, and as you can see in the top left corner, Diablo 4 official release date trailer breakdown. I just got this in my inbox, thank you Red October, and I have not yet watched. I wanted to watch it live with you guys, so if you've missed this, haven't seen it yet, let's watch it together and see if we can get excited for Diablo 4. We're diving right in right now. These trailers are always the best. Graphics, always incredible.
I'm Adam Fletcher, community lead for the Diablo franchise. I'm joined here by Joe Shelley, who's the game director for Diablo 4, and then I have Joseph Pipora, who's the associate game director of Diablo 4. At the Game Awards, we did reveal the new cinematic for Diablo 4. It'd be good to help inform the community, because I know a lot of people, if you follow Diablo, you know who like Lilith and Inarius are, but then there's a lot of questions related.
All right, so right now we're gonna pause it for 1 second. I know this is a channel where I typically cover Diablo Immortal, right? How many of you that are Diablo Immortal fans or players or gamers are actually excited for Diablo 4? Or do you not care at all about Diablo 4? Let me know down below, I'm genuinely curious.
To like, who is Lilith, who is Inarius, how important are they within the Diablo universe?
Yeah, so these two antagonists are a central part of the story. As you adventure through the world of Sanctuary, these two founders, who do not see eye to eye at this point, are a key part of the story that will unwind.
Let's take another look at the Inarius and Lilith trailer.
Let's get into the trailer. These things are literally the... Did he get her?
I have returned to hell for you.
Tell me that doesn't hype you up.
It honestly is probably one of my most favorite cinematics that, you know, our SFT team has worked on here.
I agree with Adam.
Blizzard. It's incredible.
Being able to like explore Lilith as a character, explore Inarius' characters and like their motivations, kind of what led them to where they are now and why things are blowing up the way they are. Yeah, definitely very important to the overall story. Very cool to explore as well.
Yeah, so Diablo 4 focuses on the world of Sanctuary, and the world itself was created by Inarius and Lilith. The universe of Diablo, there's this eternal conflict between heaven and hell.
Stopping there, tell me that this does not remind you, for those of you OGs that have been around since day one of this channel, remind you of when Nineball and I used to get together and talk lore. I have a whole series on the lore of Diablo, and Nineball was my guest on every single episode. What I think I should do is formally invite Nineball back to the channel to talk about the lore that we're going into in Diablo 4. Kind of start the series up again like we did for Diablo Immortal. I totally have to do that. This session with them sitting on the couch really does remind me of what Nine and I used to do. So, yeah, we got to make that happen. Let's continue.
With the angels on one side and the demons on the other side. And Inarius and Lilith got tired of this and wanted to have a third way, and they created the world of Sanctuary where the humans live, and Diablo 4 takes place.
I think the cinematic showcases amazing moments, especially for Inarius. I mean, he's very much, you know, center stage for kind of the first time that people really get to see or experience him in a Diablo game, beyond just like the lore, the discussions and so forth, and just seeing his power and what he represents right there was amazing.
Yeah, Inarius is a force, to be sure. It's so cool to be able to tell the story in a way that we can have really multifaceted characters that have real motivations, you know, like you were saying, but also be able to represent the raw power of some of these characters like Inarius. Like, when you think about that shot of Inarius' wings, getting to see them over the army, angel wings have been such a beautiful part of Diablo games for a long time. You know, I think back to the scene with Tyrael in the World Stone and how his wings were represented there. The way that they can move. You know, I don't think I've seen any other angel wings that are represented quite this way. They're just incredible.
Yeah, they feel very iconic to our angels in Diablo, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And then, of course, they're not just visually cool, they're also functional.
Stopping right there, I think it's really cool how when you listen to them speak, they're talking like they know these characters in person, like they're actually real, like, right? Like Inarius is a real character. And it's because they've created them. They've been with these characters since the beginning of Diablo. They've been part of this development. So it's really cool listening to them speak about it, because they essentially, they know them as well as anyone can know them.
You can see in the cinematic we just showed, when he lands, he actually impales a number of fallen off screen with his wings.
Yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite parts, where he's just like coming down and the Fallen are in awe, and his feet landing on the ground, and like the amount of impact he has while doing a soft landing is just insane. You can tell he's got something on his mind. He clearly has an objective, wants to most definitely go towards it. It's just insane to see the power that's behind him. One of my other favorite moments is the pulse he sends out. That like completely brightens up how all the Fallen are essentially like blinded by it, but it's got this unique sound to it. A little bit of fun Diablo lore is that angels in Diablo are beings of light, and the sound and the resonance are all tuned to the crystal arch, and it's almost like you're hearing his unique sound that he actually sends out, which just causes all the Fallen to immediately move off and be scared of his power and what he brings. There's so much in regards to the story between Inarius and Lilith, and there's a lot more to reveal that we're going to be doing here over the next, couple months as we lead up to launch, and of course when people jump into the game for the Diablo 4 story. But that cinematic was phenomenal for sure.
6/6/23. All right, 6/6/23 Diablo 4. The trailer is incredible, and I actually I'd prefer to watch. I mean, obviously, we want to watch the trailer first, just to like get that cinematic and be like absorbed into it. When Diablo 4 was announced, I was actually at BlizzCon back then, and I was in the stadium, and I watched it in the big screen with all the sound. And it was really incredible to experience just as a trailer. Literally the best trailer I've ever seen in my life. This one is right there with it. There are two. Blizzard does trailers best, especially for Diablo. It takes you into that realm. But hearing these three just kind of break it down, give a little bit of lore without it being too overwhelming, and let us know what we're in for, what's coming, and what to expect. So we have a little bit of an insight, and maybe a little bit of maybe it's like they're trying to sell us into the story and make us part of what Blizzard and Diablo 4 are trying to do. I'm excited for it. I will be playing Diablo 4. I'll put some content on the channel about it. Not sure how that's going to look yet, but I'm obviously still going to be playing Diablo Immortal as well. Again, subscribe for anything Diablo related. That's pretty cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow.